Hey everybody, we're just outside Lincoln. We want to say a real big thanks to everybody that's subscribed. It's awesome. We reached over 5,000 subscribers in the last 2 weeks, so we're really happy about that. Thank you so much everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It really means a lot to us and helps with our ratings. So we got some stuff to talk about this week.
So where are we going? So this week's vlog, we are heading to Fradley Junction, one of the most iconic pubs on the canal network. I think their claim to fame is something like they're the most photographed pub on the canal network.
Possibly. Yes, maybe not. But
anyway, we take the iconic photo that everybody takes at Fradley Junction, and then we head down to Whittington, don't we?
But I mean, back to the pub. I mean, we enjoyed the pub, went there a couple of times, didn't we? Really good.
Yeah, it was lovely.
If you've got a favourite, a famous pub or something on the canal sides, drop it in the comments, and we'd be pleased to try and visit it someday. So we're trying to get around them all, but at 2 miles an hour, it's going to take a while. And
we also, this week, we visited the really lovely village, small town of Bakewell.
Yeah,
famous for Bakewll Tart.
Yes, that was good.
So that was really lovely. So there's a few photos and some video of that, isn't there?
Yeah, and also the last couple of weeks, a bit more current. We've been had the real good fortune to travel with Fran and Rich off floating our boat along through Beeston and Nottingham and up the out through Cromwell Lock and up the tidal Trent. So that's been really good.
They've actually already done their vlog about that trip, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. We'll do one eventually.
Yeah, we'll do one eventually. We're just catching up on all the editing of our cruising since we launched first before we get to that. But I'm trying to get a couple of videos out a week now so that we can catch up quicker. I'll put a link to Fran and Rich's video down below so that you can take a look at what we've been doing more recently. But we're still cracking on with where we were last October at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So as you say, we'll get through that and get some more vlogs out and then get a bit more current. So
anyway, enjoy, and as always, give us a like if you enjoy the video, and put any comments if there's any subjects that you'd like us to cover in future videos, any day-to-day living on a boat questions that you want to know. And
please do subscribe.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. We left you last time moored in the lovely village of Alrewas. We took our pram hood down and got ready to cruise. It was just a short hour and a half's cruise to Fradley Junction. This is where the Trent Mersey Canal meets the Coventry Canal. We moored the boat and then went to explore the local area. And there's one of the most iconic photos on the canal network with the Swan pub in the background. The Swan is also known as the Mucky Duck locally, and there's lots of swan and duck themed decorations in the pub. We sat outside and watched the boats go by, and then Pete was in for a treat with this old car. And then it was back to the boat to light the fire, make some old-fashioned bread pudding and catch up on our favourite YouTube vloggers. And there's my little kitchen helpers. The next morning it was time to go and fetch the car. and Pete took the folding bike on its inaugural ride. Once Pete was back, we took a short drive to visit the beautiful little town of Bakewell, famous for Bakewll Tart. Here's our walk around Bakewell. We headed home and enjoyed the Bakewll Tart. The next morning we filled up with water and started our cruise towards Whittington. We turned onto the Coventry Canal. I went ahead to open the swing bridge. And it was our turn to recreate that iconic photo. found this really lovely mooring in Whittington. And then went to explore and found this bridge garden sign. So we followed it to see where it led. It was a really lovely garden maintained by the local residents, and we walked up into the village. We've seen a lot of old phone boxes repurposed as little libraries. And we ended our walk at the Dog Inn, probably the most dog-friendly pub we have ever been to. It even had a play corner for its doggy visitors. Join us next time as we visit the beautiful Lichfield Cathedral and continue our journey south.